Hey guys, welcome back to the second part in the How to Make a Simulator series. So in this part, we're gonna make the UI and script some of it. So let's get right into it. Make sure to like and subscribe for more content like this. Let's go. So first, you're gonna want to enter a screen's UI and a starter's UI. You can rename it if you want. I'm gonna just rename it to AUI. Also in properties, in ignore game set, check that, and then put a frame, rename it to main frame, and then size 1,0, 1,0, and then you can just, in a position, you can just put 0.5 and it will auto set, and then in the anchor point you can do the same thing. Whoops. And then make that transparent. So since this simulator is gonna be a clicker game, I'm gonna make a text button and then rename it to clicker button. And then I'm gonna make the size, also in the size constraint, make it relative XX or relative YY, whichever one you want. I'm doing relative YY because that size looks pretty good. So for Y, X 0.5 there, and then in the Y for the position, 0.85. That's a good position. So, and then UI corner, UI stroke, and a UI gradient. We can duplicate that UI stroke and apply stroke mode border. Make that 4. And then for the UI corner, I'm gonna make that 0.1. And for the gradient, you can decorate the button however you want. But I'm just gonna do this. So 90. Okay, and X that out. And then I'm gonna make this blue. And I'm gonna make it a bit lighter. That is good. And for the border, pick screen color, bang, make that a bit darker. That looks pretty good. And then for the text, I'm gonna make that arrow bold, and then scaled. And then I'm gonna make that white. And for this gradient, for this stroke, I'm gonna make that black, and then I'm gonna make this you can either do a text button or an image button. You can do anything for that. It just has to be a button or else it won't work. So now we're gonna go into server script service, enter a script, and call it leader stats or whatever. So now game.players.player added connect function player, and then local L equals instance.new folder, and then L.name equals leader stats. It has to be with a lowercase l or else it won't work. So L.parent equals player, and then local cache equals instance.new. If you want to add like multipliers, you should do a number value because that can add decimals. like for example 2.1. If you, for example, like 2.1, if you do int value, it'll just round all that up. And I'm gonna do number value. So cache.name equals clicks. I'm gonna just do that. And then clicks.parent equals L. And clicks.value equals 0. You can make the leader stat save if you want. I'm just not going to do that because that would take way too long. So now let's get the scripting the button. So inside the mainframe, add a local script, rename it to handler, and then local clicker button equals script.parent waferchild clicker button. Also in replicated storage, add a folder, rename it to events, and add a remote event, and rename it. You can rename it to whatever. It just has to be renamed because we're gonna have more remote events in here. So I'm gonna rename this to cache. And so after you go back into the script, local replicated storage equals game get service replicated storage. Local events equals replicated storage waferchild events, and local cache event equals events waferchild cache. And then clicker button not activated connect function. If you do mouse button one click, that'll only support computer or anything that you use a mouse with. So make that activated because that will check if it's like selected by a controller, and this is gonna make it so it works for all consoles. So clicker button not activated connect function. And then let's do clicker button tween position, tween size, udm2.new, and then what is the size right now? It's 0.2, so 0.25.0, comma 0.25.0, comma out, comma sign, and then 0.2. So what this is gonna do is when we play and click this, it'll do that. And I'm gonna make this 0.1 and make these like 0.22. So now when we do that, yeah, that's a lot better. And then cache event fire server 1. So now in server script service, add another script and it will be called remote handler. So you can copy this replicated storage events and cache events. You can copy that and paste it in here. And cache event dot on server event connect function player comma amount. And then local leader stats equals player find first child leader stats, and then local cache equals leader stats wafer child cache, and then cache dot value plus equals amount. So now when we do that, it should hold up. Why does this not work? Cache event, fire server. Hold on. Click. It. Oh, whoops. Sorry. So I activated cache. It's supposed to be clicks. So make sure to do later stats wait for child your currency name, because I did that wrong. So now it works. So now you can copy the leader stats thing and paste it here, and then you can do D for data, because this is going to be like hidden data. So you can put whatever you want for the name, and then I'm going to copy that clicks and then rename it to multiplier, and then set that value to 1, and then put those there, and then put the parent as data. So now when we play, it won't show there, but data will appear and multiplier will be right there. So now in the handler, let's get local player equals game.players.local player, and then local leader stats equals player.leader stats, and then local clicks equals leader stats wait for child clicks. Sorry, we need data for this. So local multiplier equals data wait for child multiplier, and then instead of 1, do multiplier.value, and that will still work, as you can see, since the multiplier.value is 1, it'll go up by 1. So what that'll do is whenever it changes, it will check when it changes, and it will make it so every time you click, it'll add that amount of cash. So now I'm gonna make a frame. Frame, and then I'm gonna rename this to clicks. And then this is gonna be our display for how many clicks we have. So y 0.5, and then anchor point 0.5. Also in the handler, go back to the handler and then put task.wait 0.1, and then you can copy this line and then set this UDI2 back to normal. And the clean is completely optional. You don't have to do it. You can just do it if you want to add extra detail. So back to the clicks size, I'm gonna do 0.2, and for the position, X 0.15. No, 0.11. And then for the Y, for the size, yeah, 1 is good. Alright, I'm gonna rename this to clicks display, and then add a text label, title, and duplicate that. Amount, set both of these to 1 background transparency and text, and for the amount, put that to loading, and for the title, clicks. Normal bold. You can decorate these however you want. I'm just doing it how I did with the clicker button. So amount, it'll go there. And for clicks, scale that down. I'm gonna put it like right there and scale this. And then I will have so for this we're gonna use a plugin so we can easily scale these. So go to plugins. The plugin will be in the description. So it'll be auto scale with Lite. Click that and then press unit conversion and then scale. So that will scale all of them. So if we go into test and press device, everything will be scaled. And that is crucial for people with smaller screens. So let's do this. I'm gonna make the clicks green. So background transparency green. Copy that gradient, put it in there, and that looks pretty good. So back into the handler, you can copy the clicks button and local clicks display equals script.parent wait for child clicks display, and then paste it again, and then local click display text equals clicks not clicker button, clicks display, and wait for child amount. And then you're gonna want to get leader stats. So you can do the same thing that you did with data. So local leader stats equals player.leader stats. And then I'm getting clicks. And then clicks get property changed signal and value, and then connect function. Clicks display text dot text equals clicks dot value, and then copy that and then paste it there. So now whenever we click, it'll update, as you can see. So now back into the handler, I'm gonna edit this. So clicks display text equals $$ dot dot. Dot dot is basically like adding things. So yeah. But I'm gonna remove that since it's not hash, it's clicks, but you can do that if you want. So now what we're gonna do is let's add like a multiplier label. So in a clicker button, add text label and then rename it to multiplier label. And then for the size, make the X 1 and the Y 0.2. And for the position, 0.2. And then, yeah, you can do whatever you want with this. Caramel bold, white, and then X1. And then you can copy the get property change signal in the handler, but instead of clicks, change that to multiplier. And now we're gonna need to get the multiplier text. So duplicate the click display text variable and rename it to multiplier display text. So now you can clicker button, wait for child, multiplier label. So now you can, so line 21, copy that and then paste it down there, and then multiplier display text equals multiplier dot value. Multiplier display text, and then control, and then you can save it. It's better to save. So now it will show the multiplier. So let me just dot. Oh, whoops. X. I'm gonna do. Oh, whoops. I'm doing everything wrong. So there we go. X1. That means every click you get one thing. I'm gonna just raise that a bit. Like that. That looks good. And then it will also scale with the click button. So now that's basically everything for the UI so far. But let's act. So for the shop here, let's rename that to multiplier shop. And then I'm just gonna Control Windows G to make a folder for all of that, and I will rename that to map. So you can still select everything one by one. And yeah. So now we're gonna add Now we're gonna add a shop for a multiplier shop UI. So add a text button. Multiplier shop. Wait, no, I'm gonna do an image button, and I'm gonna get the image real quick. So, alright guys, I have got the image now. It shouldn't take that long to get the image, but I've got it now. So, let's do size. That's way too big. So, 0.05. Yeah. Relative XX is good. And then I'm gonna copy all of these, put them in there. Also, I made this as an image button, so I could have that image. I'm gonna rename that to multiplier shop. And I'm just gonna make this like gray. So fix this border color. Bang. So now, let's do, nope, not there. And so local shop button equals script up here and wait for child multiplier shop. So shop button dot activated connect function. Oh, whoops. connect to function, and then you can just copy that. Test.weight 0.2, sorry, 0.1. And then here, now we need to make a multiplier shop frame. So copy that name, paste it in there, and then add a frame to the end. So size, I'm gonna make that 0.5. Yeah, that's good. And position 0.5. Finger point 0.5. And I'm gonna copy that again. So I'm a scale. Yeah, that's good. And then I'm gonna make that the same color as the multiplier shop, like that. So it looks the same. And then text label, title, background transparency 1. And then for the size, X, Y. For the size on the X, it's 1, and then for the size on the Y, it's 0.2. Scale, white, arrow bold, multiplier shop. So now I'm gonna add another frame and rename it to multipliers. So, and the multipliers makes the size for the X 0.9 and for the Y 0.7. For the X 0.5, for the Y 0.25. And then for the X on the anchor point, make that 0.5. And that's a good little size. So make the background transparency 1 and then add a UI grid. Wait, no, not yet. Add a scrolling frame. That's supposed to be a scrolling frame, not a frame. Scrolling frame. And then you can just copy all of the things over to this. So name 0.5. Hold up. X 0.9. 0.7. And then 0.5, 0, 0.25, 0. Yep. And then 0.5, and then background transparency 1. Alright. Now, there we go. So now add a UI grid layout. And then add a frame and rename it to template. And then you can edit this however you want. I'm gonna do that. So 0.2, 0.2. So the Y is too much. So on the Y, 0.18. Close. So 0.19. That's too much. So 0.184. 0.185. Alright, that's even. Alright, so 0.2, 0, 0.185, 0. And then duplicate those. Bang. Also add, inside of the scrolling frame, add UI padding. And 0.4. So in all of the offsets, make make all the offsets 4, or however big your UI stroke is. And if you don't have any stroke, you don't have to do this. Sorry, that's 5. So it should look like this if you have any padding. So template, that's different now. Don't know why, but I don't care. So template, add so image label, icon, and then text label, title, and then you can make this loading. Scale that white. Bang bang. And for the title size, the X, make that 1, and then for the Y, make that 0.2. And for the position, the Y, 0.8. And that's good. So scale. So you can hold up, making this correct size. Alright, that's good. Alright, plugin UI scale. That's good. Now you can make background transparency 1, and then yeah, so that's the template. I'ma just hold up. That looks good. So template, move that into handler, and then inside of replicate storage, add another folder. Rename that to multipliers. Wait, no, don't have to do that. You can delete that. And then inside the handler script, you can put local multipliers equals table, and then square brackets again, and then name equals. Wait, no, you don't have to do that. So you can do 1. Wait, no, you don't have to do that at all. So local multiplier. I cannot type. Local multiplier amount. I'm gonna just put 10 for now. And then add a for loop at the bottom. So for I equals 1, comma, multiplier amount due, and then you have to get the multiplier shop frame. So local multiplier shop. Hold up is a shop button. Multiplier shop equals script.parents wait for child multiplier shop frame. And then in shop button.activated connect function, multiplier shop tween position udm2.new 0.5, 0, 0, and then out sign 0.1. Oh, whoops. And then inside of the for loop, you will do local new plate equals script dot template clone. New template dot name equals multiplier. Wait, no, not multiplier. Just put x and then dot dot I, and then new template dot parent equals multiplier shop dot multipliers. So now when we play, it'll show all of those, and I'm gonna edit the UI grid layout and edit the padding. So 10. Let's make that 10. So now when we play, yeah, that looks a lot better. So, and then new template dot title dot text equals x dot dot I. And now you can leave that, and then yeah. Let's try 0.5. Okay, that does not work, so let's just keep that at 1.5. Yeah, no, never mind. Just for I equals 1, comma multiplier amount do. So yeah. So now that is done. In the for loop, new template dot act. New template, hold on. So inside the template, add a text button and rename it to buy. And then background transparency 1. Text equals none, and the size equals 1.0,1.0. And then new template dot buy dot activated connect function. We will check if clicks dot value is greater or equal to I, then it will hash event fire server. Wait, hold up, how is this gonna work again? So if we have enough clicks, we will purchase that. Wait, hold up. So local, no, don't do that. And then let's do in line 51 local cost equals 10, and then cost equals cost times 2, and then the title.text dot comma, and then cost dot cost. So now when we play, yep, that works. It will do. Oh geez. Hold up. Times 1.5. Let's do that. Times 1.5. Oh, jeez. Yeah, let's do whole numbers. So, 1. in order to make it like a good cost equals cost plus 10. So that will do that, yeah. And then 110 will be here. And hold up. So starting number will be 2. So there we go. So yeah. So now in the remote server, add another variable in the onServer event connect function, and then symbol, and then Control X that, and then if so bracket, no, don't do that. So dot, and then dot. So it will do sim. Why does that not work? Hold on. Clicks.value equals clicks.value symbol amount. Let's see if that works. So save that. Wait, hold up. So in here, cache event fire server, comma, plus. So now, yeah, that does not work. So undo that. If symbol equals minus, then clicks.value minus equal amount. Else if symbol equals plus, then it will plus equal the amount. So now that will work. As you can see, now we just need to do, hold up. So if it is greater or equal to cost, then it will fire cache. So fire, the amount is cost, and then minus, and then print bot. So we know it works. So I need 20, so let me just click that. Nope. And put an else statement. Warn not enough cache amount needed equals dot cost. Alright, I see the problem. So let me just do this, and then local I cost equals cost. So that will do it for each one. And then we can do I cost there and I cost there. I cost. And then yeah, I think that will work. Let's just try it. Yep, that works. So now if we get enough, it will take that away, and yes. So now let's duplicate the event and then rename it to multiplier. And now multiplier, wait no, this in the remote handler, cache event, duplicate that multiplier event equals events wait for child multiplier, and you can copy that and then multiplier event, and then instead of clear stats, make that data and local data equals player find for child data local multiplier equals data wait for child multiplier, and then multiplier, and then copy that there. And now, where is it? There we go. There. Multiplier event. And by the way, this will be the last thing we do. Multiplier, and then it will multiplier event fire server, and then 1 comma plus, and for the multiplier it will never go down, so we do not need to do this, so we can just copy that and then paste it like that. So now, wait, hold up, we can delete symbol there. So now when we do it, it's gonna say that because we need to get up to that. So bang, and then now when we click, as you can see, it works now. And it is kind of easy to get extremely good. I need to fix that. So it will equal I. So in a remote handler, instead of plus equal, it'll equal the amount. So now when we just get 30, it'll do 30, and then we can do 3. So let me just get up to like here, and then 100, it'll do 10. So now that works. So now we can get rid of this print, and now we can save that. So that will be it for today's video. You can add a close button here if you want, but that will be it for this video. So peace.